In today's video, I want to go over the early revelation of a June PlayStation Plus freebie title. It is revealed a little bit early. Typically, we get the update on Wednesday, but this game will be available to download tomorrow, and there's another rumor as far as what the other game is going to be. We'll go over that in just a little bit, but the PlayStation official Twitter account put out PlayStation Plus members Call of Duty World War II as part of the monthly games lineup for June and will be available for download a little early on May 26th. They also note we'll share additional details of our monthly lineup later this week. Now, I think this is a really solid offering. I actually really enjoyed Call of Duty World War II. I know it's kind of the in thing to meme on Call of Duty these days. Yes, we get games every year. Yes, it might not be some people's cup of tea, and I do think that's an inherent problem just because I think people have made up a definitive decision on whether they like Call of Duty or not, or whether they've grown tired of the series. I thought World War II was pretty good from a multiplayer standpoint. I thought it was good from a campaign standpoint as well. Particularly, I really did enjoy the campaign of this game. I'm probably one of the few people that like to play the Call of Duty campaigns. Maybe even go as far as to say these days the Call of Duty campaigns compel me more than just the general multiplayer. However, Call of Duty World War II did have a solid multiplayer component as well, and the player base is definitely going to see a little bit of a surge with this being a Plus freebie title. Also, the idea is you can jump into this game with a couple of friends and have an even better time with it. I always like the offering of these multiplayer-centric titles because now, with the majority of PlayStation 4 users having PlayStation Plus, chances are you and a couple of buddies can jump on these online multiplayer games together and you can have a fun time playing them cooperatively and not solo. You guys get the idea. So definitely Call of Duty World War II, all things considered, given that the recent month offerings haven't been that great, I would say that it is a pretty good title to get as a freebie. And again, it will be available to download tomorrow. You're not going to have to wait until next Tuesday. They're giving you the jump on this a little bit early, which I think is cool. I mean, a lot of people are still staying indoors and we need more games to play, or some people want more games to play. I think offering it a little bit ahead of time is something that is going to be seen as beneficial to a lot of the gamers that are subscribed to PlayStation Plus. Yes, I'll always be of the mindset we shouldn't have to pay to play online, but I feel like I've beaten that dead horse to death at this point, and you guys know how I feel about that. Nevertheless, World War II will be a freebie for the month of June, although it will be available on May 26th. Alright, interestingly enough, that's only one game. They even note we'll share additional details of our monthly lineup later this week, and that's kind of an interesting way to phrase it. Additional details of our monthly lineup makes me think it's going to be more than one game, because why would they phrase it like that if it was just one game? I don't know, maybe I'm looking a little bit too much into that, but I kind of try to dissect the words and read between lines a lot of the times when it comes to interviews and statements put out on Twitter. Maybe I'm running a fool's job by doing that. Nevertheless, that was my conclusion of that. However, a rumor coming from Game Rant also suggests that PlayStation Plus could be adding a big PS4 exclusive next month. It seems like they've been adding a lot of PS4 exclusive with Uncharted 4, Nathan Drake Collection, Last of Us Remastered, games like that. And last month, Sony added Marvel Spider-Man to PlayStation Now service, which is the PlayStation 4 streaming service that allows players to play a huge library of games for a monthly subscription fee. It is worth noting that Spider-Man won't be a permanent title on PS Now. However, this does kind of open the floodgates of them realizing that Spider-Man is not a game that they have to lock behind a paywall that's like a $30 one-time fee or anything like that. I mean, PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now are inherently paywalls as well, but you guys get the idea. And although Sony still hasn't officially announced the list of free games coming to PS Plus this June, the official PlayStation UK store offered a hint that that title will be headed to the PlayStation Plus soon. When attempting to purchase the game at the store, the cart will indicate Marvel Spider-Man is free with PS Plus, yet upon attempting to check out the game, the free with PS Plus label mysteriously disappears. Of course, this could very well be a glitch in the system or just part of the PS UK store, but it would be a little bit unlikely that Spider-Man at some point wouldn't be offered as a PS Plus game. It just makes all the sense in the world. However, it is noted that this could just be the base game, which is a little bit of a bummer. I think if you're gonna offer Spider-Man, a lot of people played Spider-Man right when it came out and they didn't give the DLC a shot. I personally played the DLC, and while I didn't think it was as good as the main game, I think offering the Game of the Year edition or whatever edition they call it, so people can also dabble in the DLC would be something really cool to see, because if you buy the DLC standalone, it's like 20 bucks, and I don't think anybody wants to buy a $20 season pass for Spider-Man if you're just offering it as a PS Plus title. Just go the extra mile and give us the Game of the Year edition or the complete edition, whatever it's called. I don't think that's the biggest or tallest ask in the world, especially because that edition goes for like 20 bucks these days on sale, so I don't think that's a big deal. That's just my opinion as far as what I would like to see. Of course, this month, In May, we had a little bit of a disappointing month. While I love City Skylines, a lot of you guys were not on the City Skylines train, to say the least, and a lot of you guys were not on the tractor for Farming Simulator 2019. So Call of Duty World War II and the addition of Marvel Spider-Man, I do think is going to be seen as a much more advantageous month for a lot of you guys. However, these are two games that I clearly can see a lot of people posting in the comment section right now. I already own these two games. Why are they giving away these two games? Because Call of Duty and Spider-Man are both pretty notable IPs, so I imagine a lot of people already checked both of them out. If it's the Spider-Man Complete Edition, that's one thing, and I think that would be a much better offering, but take Spider-Man with a grain of salt. That's still a rumor for now, and again, maybe we'll get more than one game, because the way that it's phrased, we'll share additional details of our monthly lineup. Details is in a plural sense, so what other details you gotta tell us? There's one other game usually. It's usually 2 PS Plus titles. Sometimes we'll get a month where it is 3 games. Sometimes it'll be 2 PS4 games and a PSVR game. Maybe we're in for something like that. Whatever the case may be, when we know later this week, I'll definitely let you guys know. That's gonna conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.